Foster waits in his metal chariot. That way.
I'll follow you.
Thor found you.
He found me, yes.
You doubt I would?
I'm really glad you're okay, David. Everything turned upside down, and it's my fault.
That's right.
I know, but I didn't know the mechanics of your problem. I didn't know if you were going to stay that way or for how long or...
I'll explain all this to you later. Let's just get out of here, okay?
Okay.
I suppose I'm leaving now.
Good guess. We've caused enough trouble.
I found him, didn't I?
Watch my lips. Go.
The hound returns meekly to the kennel of Odin. Fine battle we had, eh, Banner? Me and your troll? Well?
Odin! We made the morning papers, page 2. One good thing in our favor, the media's portraying it as a publicity gimmick cooked up by your Mr. Lambert to promote the transponder.
Yes, I see. Police spokesman Captain Derek Pyle minced no words when he called the incident an obvious publicity ploy. Well, we got lucky this time.
Well, at least now I understand why you're dead. Look, David, I'm taking myself and my problem out of your life permanently.
What happened last night wasn't Thor's fault. It was yours and yours alone.
David, you're not being fair to me.
For 2 years now, 2 years, this change of mine hasn't occurred. And you know why? Because I've stayed away from people like you, people who start trouble and then run away. Well, you're not running away this time, Don. This time you're going to help wipe up the milk that you spilled. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
How badly was the lab damaged?
Well, the transponder itself wasn't touched, but the computer banks were hit pretty bad.
Okay, there it is, then. We have a lot of work to do and very little time to do it. You'll give me a hand, and then we'll call it even. You can stay at my apartment. Oh, yeah, what about your friend?
My friend stays put till I call him, and he goes back when I put him back.
The wrath of God in a bottle.
Yeah. What are you going to tell the Institute about last night?
Now that I wasn't there. Now that I left before the incident occurred. This kind of thing has happened to me before, and I've always just disappeared, but not this time. The transponder is the closest thing I've come to a cure. So I'm going to take a chance for normal life. Besides, no one's taking this seriously this time.
Yes, Mark, I know I did. Yes. All right, it was a formal resignation. I said that. Well, I said that too. Did I say that? Never mind, Mark. Listen, it's him. I know it's him. I mean, it's the Hulk, Mark. Who would know better than I do? I chased him for nearly 4 years. Okay, listen, Mark. Supposing I apologize to that supercilious editor. I will sit down and write a sniveling, whimpering, cowering letter of apology to Mr. Foster, if he will promise to put me back in harness again. Okay, all right. No, I will, Mark. Thank you. Hey, Mark, I want my full expense account.
Nice try, Lambert.
Yeah, right. You read the papers?
Yeah. The Gambit transponder and the brain that created it will be worth a fortune.
So then you'll do it. Take the contract. I need your help here, LeBeau.
Yeah, you do. Very well. I'll handle the contract. For 1/3 of the percentage. You're badly out of shape, Lambert. No challenge at all.
It's not my game.
What is your game, Zachary? Complicated brotherly betrayal or simple revenge?
I have my reasons for what I'm doing, LeBeau. They don't have anything to do with our deal.
Wrong. They have everything to do with it. Everything. I won't push you, but I'm gonna tell you one time. We shake hands on this. We go all the way. No turning back, no cold feet, no sudden religious conversions.
Or what?
Or what? Or what? Okay. My organization kidnapped the transponder and this David Banyan also within the week for 1/3 percentage of the final sale price. Or ransom. Whichever comes first. Got a deal, Mr. Lambert? Fine. All settled. It's 17 serves 9. Ready?
I'm gonna win this point, damn it.
That's the spirit, Lambert. That's the spirit. You can't win the game unless you'd rather die than lose it.
All right, get that panel off of there. Okay, come on, move. Here we go.
Security
Come on.
Chief Riley. Contact your section leader, please. Security Chief Riley. Contact your section leader.
Well, whatever it was that smashed through this lab, we were extremely lucky. Everything seems repairable. What really happened here, David?
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You left the lab early. You had dinner with a friend, and the friend's name was Donald Blake, and Mr. Blake is now helping us repair the damage to the computer. Hard at it, too. Nose to the grindstone. Another one.
Another what, Zach?
Another one like you, David. Another one from nowhere who's very good at what he does, but totally unconnected, alone.
Hey, sorry, David.
It's always been my big problem. Too damn curious.
Morning. Third degree, huh?
It doesn't matter in a few days.
And you'll step back in front of the death ray.
Life ray for me, I hope.
I hope so too, Dave. I really do. At the same time, I feel kind of jealous, like a leper who finds another leper to be pals with, and then his pal goes and gets cured.
Well, using your analogy and sticking with it, you're like the leper that causes the disease to happen.
Wait a minute. What does that mean, David?
Don, Thor only happens when you call him up, and that's the rock bottom truth of it. I have no choice. The creature in me is uncontrollable, but you control Thor. Now, there must be a reason for that. Only you don't want to know what it is.
Oh, okay. You might be right, but what do I do then? A hypnotic regression to dig up an answer?
Why don't you ask Thor?
Ask Thor?
Yeah.
Look, I need to take a walk. I need some fresh air.
In L.A.? Here you go. The hammer's in the apartment, isn't it? You'll need some keys.
Right.
Now, I'm sure that by the time we're finished with your tour of the Institute, Mr. McGee, you'll have more than enough material for a heck of a story.
Well, I certainly hope so, Mr. Elwood, especially since I've been cooling my heels in the hotel for the last 48 hours. It just could be my big story has vamoosed.
Company policy, Mr. McGee. I'm sure you can understand. Security clearances, et cetera, et cetera. After all, we do quite a bit of government work here.
You did have a little security problem, though, a few nights ago, didn't you, in your main lab?
Simple vandalism.
Vandalism? A couple of things that witnesses described as monsters and giants having it out on the roof.
A journalist, of all people, Mr. McGee, should know how unreliable witnesses are during a chaotic incident.
The lab had been used earlier in the evening by a technician named Banyan, D. Banyan. You suppose I could talk to this guy, Banyan?
If you'll just come with me, Mr. McGee, I'll show you our biogenetic department, and I'm sure you'll find it much more interesting than Mr. Banyan. Thanks for everything, Dr. Shaw. I know Mr. McGee appreciates it.
Oh, my pleasure. Mr. McGee, it was nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you, Dr. Shaw. Thanks again for the fascinating demonstration.
Oh, David?
Thank you, Odin. Hold it, big fella. I need some answers from you. I want to ask you some questions.
You want, you need. I want a drink. Mead. Or what you call beer will do. It's thin stuff, but it's better than nothing at all. And food. My stomach is twisted around my spine. I want it full.
Food later, questions now, okay? Okay. David, that man you met.
The troll, I thought you mean. Could he fight?
Yeah, that part of him can fight. The other part of him can think. Now, how do you think those qualities are divided between you and I? You Buick on stilts?
That's an insult, isn't it?
Yeah. That could be considered an insult.
Blake, you have courage and wit.
Oh.
Now there is a part of you I like. Odin knows why.
Yeah. Odin. That's what I want to talk to you about. Why are we...
Do you know what it is like to be without flesh, Blake?
No, I don't.
Without flesh that you can feel. Without blood pumping through your limbs, with no heart and no chest to hold it. And still, at the same time, to be awake. Not sleeping. Not dead. Not anything. A place of mist and smoke. Darkness. Alone. As if in some terrible dream. And then, Blake, to hear the call. It's like a war horn in battle. And then to awaken, as you were, when men and women ate life with shining teeth. None of them are left now. But I am what I always will be. And I need to drink, eat, laugh with a woman, fight with a man. Just a taste, Blake, and then you can ask questions until Odin's missing eye returns.
I never thought about it that way. I didn't begin to know what it was like. I didn't know. But still, how are we...
How? Why? How am I here now?
Thor, you actually have a point there.
Odin made you my guide in this place. And for humility's sake, I must follow your lead. Well, then lead.
Food, drink, women, and the company of men like yourself. I think I know just the place.